What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Bay Rats Buoys. I'm your host, Captain Gaige. I am here at the Ward Melville High School Fishing Club Expo and Fundraiser, Day 2, Sunday, March 8th. And I have the pleasure of sitting here with the president of the fishing club here at Ward Melville High School. Savio is in the house. What's happening, Savio?
Not much, just, really enjoying the show. Glad to see so many people coming out here, come
To
support us.
yeah.
And such a great thing to be part of this this community, be able to be the vessel for so many vendors to come here, sell stuff and, really bring the community together. We have some guys from so far away, some people from Massachusetts, New Jersey, upstate.
They're all over.
Tanaco Lodge, that guy's from Alaska.
Yeah. I see. I saw his booth. I made a video that I put on TikTok, which was really a blend of last year's commercial and this year's information.
Yeah.
Got 13,400 views just on TikTok alone.
Wow.
So, yeah. So everybody knows about the show. It's a big show. This year it's a 2-day event. Bob does a great thing, but you're talking about how great the vendors are, but how about all the stuff that these vendors give to you in the club? You guys are walking around today. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, they are so generous. We really appreciate, them giving out, some guys come home with some lures, or they'll give us a little discount on a reel or something. I've gotten, some stickers, a couple of shirts, They're, even the hat I was wearing earlier was given to me by a vendor. He said, "Oh, just take this." It was the fishing photos guy.
Yeah.
Fish guy photos.
Nice.
We're a nice guy. And Lure Walker, they gave a bunch of our guys hats, tackle or tie lure too. So many people being so generous to us, and I really appreciate it.
Now, last year I met you because you were the one that actually went around to go get Jeremiah to get him on the show.
Yeah, I was running around like a chicken with a head chopped off, trying to find Jeremiah. But I eventually found him and, was able to get the interview.
That's it. And this year, you're the president of the club, so that's kind of cool. So now you get to sit on the podcast. Now, the club has grown this year. This is really cool.
Yeah.
The school expanded, and so now you guys moved your 9th grade up to the high school.
Yeah.
So now it's 9, 10, 11, 12. So that brought in a whole new underclassmen that you were kind of nervous about what they were going to bring to the table. Yeah. But your club grew. How big is the club now?
I believe we have somewhere upwards of 80 or 90 kids in the club.
That's awesome.
I think somewhere close to 50 here at the show right now helping us out. As I was telling you earlier, on Friday we were setting up all the tables before, and then some of the vendors came in.
Right.
We had so many people, even some people that weren't in the club, just still coming to help out, get some community service hours for the National Honor Society. A lot of the juniors need hours for their applications. They were more than happy to come in, and we're glad to have some help.
Well, this is a big event for the whole school.
Absolutely.
The planning that goes into this, what Bob Wilson does and pulls off here, it's got other schools now having fishing clubs because of what you guys have created here. And I know that firsthand from being at the Copiague Fire Department a show that I went to. They actually gave Bob Wilson credit that they're calling him and asking him, questions on how to build their club and do stuff. So it's a real testament to what's going here on Long Island. You guys are doing a great job.
Yeah, and I remember last year Riverhead was just starting their fishing club up. They had a table, and now they're growing pretty good. I've heard they've had some good success in getting that program started there, and Copiague as well. I saw some couple guys here yesterday from Copiague.
Right.
It's glad to see that.
I saw the Copiague Fishing Club sweatshirts on those guys.
Yeah.
It's a great turnout. Yesterday was insane here. It was packed, and day two is crowded. I mean, look at the crowd. We got a great crowd around us.
Yeah, I bet the audience can hear in the background some of the talking of people. There is a bunch of people here today, and what I do like is now that it's 2 days, I was hearing some people would say, "Oh, I couldn't make it because I had work or this or that." Now, since it's 2 days, people that couldn't make it day one can make it day two, and vice versa.
Yeah, and guys that came yesterday that didn't walk the whole show because it was crowded, they can come back again on day two and browse a little more for another hour and pick up more stuff that they don't need. And I'm just kidding because, all of us fishermen, we just buy. It's addicting. It's unbelievable. It's a lot of fun, and that's what I love about fishing. I'm a charter captain, so every year I tell me and Corey, our mate, we come here and we buy stuff in bulk because it's a great time to pick up stuff that you need on the hooks. You know, any of the terminal tackle, any of that stuff that we need, any fluorocarbon, any of the line that you use. It's a good time to buy stuff in bulk, especially in the cafeteria. But we just love the turnout here. We get to talk to everybody. So give me some ideas about what the club's going to be doing this year. I'm sure you guys have some fun stuff planned.
So right now, right before the show, we were doing rod building, where we teach kids how to make their own rods. We've been doing this for a while now, and also thanks to the generosity of many vendors donating some things. And what was it? Al Gaige, he helped us out. He actually came in and taught the guys.
Yeah, he's great.
Some stuff. He's great.
Yeah,
you know,
Al
such a
Geige's
wealth
awesome.
of knowledge.
Yeah.
And last year I built a rod, a fluking rod, and that rod has been, you know, obviously we teach them the right way, and that thing's lasted me throughout just a year, but I'm sure it'll last me a long time. But I was catching fluke with it. It was amazing. Right now I'm building a surf casting rod, and we're gonna probably pick up with that after the show is concluded. So I'm lucky to have that opportunity. We're all lucky to have that opportunity that we can, you know, learn such valuable, you know, skills
trade.
like that.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, rod, and you see how many rod builders are actually here. There's a lot of blanks. There's a lot of rod. You know, there's a lot of cool stuff. But this year the turnout's great. The club obviously it grew because the freshmen came up. So now you got another age group in here.
Yeah.
You know, you were concerned they weren't going to work so hard, but they actually worked their tails off because they were out there yesterday loading on Friday evening. They helped us get into this booth. I'm telling you, in 10 minutes, everything was in this booth, and me and Corey had this set up in no time. They wanted to help. They didn't, you know what I mean? It was like they weren't just carrying stuff. They were like, yo, we want to help you put the backdrop. They want, you know, they wanted to help do stuff, which was really cool.
Yeah, I'm really proud of those guys. I'm glad that they're stepping up, you know, taking initiative and, you know, helping all the vendors out. I'm glad that you had a good experience. I heard nothing but good stuff. I actually texted the guys on Friday evening. I was like, guys, great job. And nothing but good words from vendors about the guys. I'm really glad that they took that step up.
Right. So now there's other kids, there's kids in this school that are now going to see this video. They know about the fishing club. I'm sure they heard something. But give them a rundown of how they could join the club and what's the process, because you could bring friends in. It's that's how it grows.
Yeah, for next year you just show up to Mr. Wilson's room and he'll tell you all about it. And what's great about the club is you don't necessarily have to be in the club or show up to our meetings every Tuesday to come on the trips. You can just go into Mr. Wilson's room, ask, hey, can I come on, when's your next fishing trip? Can I come on it? And he'll be more than happy to let you on. I know I've brought some of my friends who aren't in the club onto trips, and they've had a blast. So it's really open to anyone at Ward Melville. It's very accessible. We want to make sure that fishing's accessible to anyone at the school that wants to try it out.
Yeah, and they don't need any gear. Everything you can get. I mean, there's the donations that go down here at the school. They donate a lot of stuff. The raffles are insane here today, and it's all to raise money for the club. Which is incredible.
All the money from this goes towards our operations, towards booking the trips, and making sure the guys have all the things that they need to learn these skills. We do like bucktail making too. We used to do plug making. I'm going to try to get us to do that this year.
That's cool.
Yeah, a lot of really great opportunities.
Yeah, no doubt. It's a great show. It really is. So if you guys if you live under a rock, you haven't been to the Ward Melville show, because everybody on Long Island knows this is the #1 show that we have here in New York on Long Island at the Ward Melville High School, and it goes down every year in March. This year is the first year. It's a 2-day event.
Oh yeah.
And this is it was super exciting for everybody to be here for the 2 days to see what's the turnout going to be. And it's exciting. It really is. But the turnout is great. The vendors are great. Like you said, you got guys from Alaska. We got people from all over the tri-state area. I was just talking to guys in Pennsylvania. So you're right. It's not just the tri-state area. They're really from all over the place.
Yeah.
Soon they're going to be flying in to come to this. You know that.
Yeah. When that day comes, we might need to expand to the entire school. I mean, we have the gym, the cafeteria, and then the loop around.
That's
we
right.
might need to go to all.
We might have to hit a few more hallways.
We have to go upstairs.
We're gonna have to go upstairs. We're gonna take over some classrooms.
Oh my gosh! By the time when I come come by here, next year. Who knows what's going to go on?
That's
after
right.
that.
So you're going to pass the torch on to somebody. Now, is there a vice president of the club? Is like that who's hoping he's going to, or he or she is going to be the president? Is that how it works?
My vice president right now is Jaden Cedar. He's a buddy of mine. He's a junior. We go way back, and he's actually on the Ward Melville wrestling team with me too. He's a varsity wrestler. He's a better wrestler than I am, I'll say. But he's I'm hoping that he is the next one to take up the reins, or whoever else of the juniors, because he's done a great job. The way that we run it is I'm kind of going around for the show. I'm going around, doing little like small tasks, just talking to vendors, being there. And he's the one that's really, commanding the guys, telling everyone what they got to be doing. He assigns all the jobs, and, wouldn't be possible without him.
So there you go. That's a good plug. Anybody else you want to shout out or give a plug to? Or is there any way is there a social media handle? Is there a website they can go to?
Yeah, you go to Patriots Fishing on Instagram.
Yep.
That's where we're going to post most of our stuff. We have a website. That's I believe it's linked in the bio of Instagram.
I'll take the link from the bio and I'll put it in the description of this video so you guys can see it. If there's any kids out there that want to sign up or get involved in the club, or even just find out more about the club, or if there's anybody out there that want to make some donations to the club, you could do that through the website and get in touch with Bob. They're always willing to take and help out with anything here at the school. It's a great club to be part of. I'm super excited you guys have such an awesome club, because you guys run an awesome show, and Bay Rats and Buoys is always proud to be here every year and sit down with the president of the club and do something cool. And Savio, I can't thank you enough for coming on this year.
Thank you, and we're glad to have you here. We're glad to have all these vendors here. It wouldn't be possible without you guys. So we really appreciate you coming out.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. You're very welcome. We love it. And we'll be back here next year, guys. The next show we're heading to next weekend, we will be in Edison, excuse me, for this New Jersey Saltwater Expo. Me and Corey will be walking around. We don't have a booth there this year. We started the fishingleague.com. You could check that out at the website. And next year, we're going to bring that to New Jersey and the South Shore of Long Island. This year, we started the Fishing League in the Long Island Sound. Captain Gaige and Savio from the Ward Melville High School Fishing Club signing off, over and out.